Sine, cosine, and tangent. What are these magical forces in math that solve the world's greatest problems, such as the triangle? I mean, come on, give them some credit. They can even solve triangles that don't even exist. Like what? Okay, well, our magical forces started off very simple, with this. Not that circle. Not quite. Okay, definitely not that. Oh, there we go, the unit circle. To get a better understanding of sine, cosine, and tangent, we should probably get familiar with these. Special triangles. The 45-45-90 and the 30-60-90 are special triangles in which you can determine its side lengths using corresponding angles. Pretty useful, huh? Okay, now back to the unit circle. The unit circle consists of special angles. That's what makes the circle the portal to witchcraft. Just kidding. As you can see, the unit circle consists of 12 triangles, all made from our special triangles. These triangles all have their own relevant angle measures and radian measures. But we don't stop there. Since the unit circle is on a graph, we can even map out its coordinates, its x and y values. Now, if you remember our special triangles, the side lengths are its x and y values. Pretty neat, huh? Now you might be asking, well, where does sine, cosine, and tangent come from? Cosine represents your x values, and sine represents your y values. Tangent is simply sine over cosine, or just y over x. If we were to put all of our information on a table, it would look something like this. Wow, that was a lot of information. The unit circle is a pretty important part of trigonometry, but we don't stop there. Lo and behold, the trig identities. Don't worry, they're not all that bad. In trigonometry, you might come across trig proofs and functions. How does one solve that? Well, you would use trig identities. There are many different types of trig identities, but for our purposes, we'll just go over a couple. Here are basic trig identities: sine, cosine, and tangent. Then you have their inverse identities: secant, cosecant, and cotangent. These are equivalent to the basic trig reciprocal. It is also worth noting that the tangent equals sine over cosine. Remember that from the unit circle? Okay, next we have the Pythagorean identities, which derives from cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta equals 1. Using this, we can create 4 new identities. These identities can only be substituted if it is squared, a common mistake. Last but certainly not least, we have the cofunction identities, which gives the value of the cofunction of the complement of the angles. Try saying that 10 times fast. But trust me, it's not as complicated as it sounds. All of these identities can be used to solve many problems involving trigonometry. Well, we've just mastered sine, cosine, tangent, the unit circle, and trig identities. Now that we've basically become trig legends, I guess it's safe to say we can rule the world. Just kidding. Well, with that said, I guess this is the end. Thanks for watching.